gonna break for the surprise episode involving our new co-hosters. What?
Before Ukraine, I have never visited Europe at all. I thought that Ukrainians are serious people. They hardly to laugh or to smile, something like that.
I remember being hot because it was the middle of summer. I was like, oh, it's hot.
My first impression, it was before landing. Actually, it was a lot of greens because we in Egypt, we don't have this amount of trees and forests and stuff. So it was very beautiful from the airplane before landing.
Looking out the window, it seemed like more developed than I anticipated, maybe.
And then the people, they were very friendly.
Ukrainians, they embrace easily, like, hug. I often get hugged in Ukraine, but in Indonesia, I never get hugged by anyone,
Ooh. Hard. Any stereotype I thought of Ukraine was broken. I can say that. Of people in Ukraine.
When Ukrainians speak, they are like reciting a poetry.
So a lot of people have things in common. Actually, the generosity, the sense of humor. A lot of things in common. I didn't find any differences actually.
I saw a lot of people kissing in the public places. It is very uncommon in Indonesia.
There's places that are pretty, it's cheap. That's a big winner because anywhere that's cheap is
Ukrainians are beautiful, the Ukrainian people. Also, the culture is also really beautiful. When I was in Kiev, it was Independence Day and there are a lot of cultural events there. I saw a very traditional Ukrainian wedding and it was impressive.
Lviv is absolutely so pretty.
A lot of fun things to do there and it's pleasant to go there.
Ukraine is number one.
It's number one, of course. It's the Maidan.
The left one is from Ukraine. They close it on Sunday and people go there and walk and do stuff, right? Number one or number two? Number two? No, the one on the left, I guess.
I think number one is also Ukraine. Pretty certain that's somewhere in the UK.
Oh, yeah. Okay. It's pretty difficult.
Yeah.
I think it's number one.
Maybe number two?
Okay, this is difficult. Maybe number one. I'm just guessing.
I think it's the one on the left. I don't know, but it has the Ukrainian vibes, No, this one is hard because it's all white, so I can't tell anything actually.
Ooh, mountains. So number one, I think, is Fuji. And I think number two is Ukraine.
They all look the same. And number two?
I will guess it's the one on the right. It's Ivano-Frankivsk.
Number one is Ukraine.
Okay, this is pretty obvious because one picture shows Asian people, one picture shows European. So I think it's number one.
I think it's the one on the left.
Oh, Ukraine have this kind of place.
Oh, wow. That's stunning. Number two?
So maybe number two.
I will have to say the one on the right.
Number one?
Number one is Ukraine. Because number two is the Golden Gate.
The one on the left.
Oh, yeah. I remember.
This one is very hard.
Oh, that's hard. Number two?
The one on the left? I don't know.
It was a complete guess.
Is it number two?
Number one is Ukraine.
Okay, I think it's number two, right?
I went to this place. The one on the left is Ukraine.
Oh, it's with the Y.
Yeah.
I was like, which one is it? Is it the one with the Y or the one without the Y? I was like, because there's two ways to spell it.
K-Y-I-V, I guess.
K-Y-I-V.
Yes, perfect.